Hello and welcome to Runshow Live. I'm Phoebe.
And I'm Charlie. Welcome to today's programme. Today we have an action-packed lineup of features for you to enjoy.
First up today, we'll look at recent events regarding football. Just recently, the Premier League came to a close.
With Liverpool winning the Premier League title this season, which is now the 20th title.
Here is an overview of their 2024-25 season.
Jones out to Salah, and he looks to pick his spots.
Okay, how long have you supported LFC?
I've supported LFC when I was a little kid in primary.
And who is your favourite player?
Mohamed Salah.
Brilliant. What was the first game you watched at Anfield?
It was against Bayer Leverkusen.
What do you think of Mo Salah and Virgil van Dijk extending their contracts?
I say that I'm very happy for them, because they were originally going to leave at the end of this season, but they extended their contract.
So what do you think of Conor Bradley signing a new LFC contract?
I'm proud of him. The same as Salah and Van Dijk, because he's going to be part of the whole squad. And I think he's going to be Trent Alexander-Arnold's replacement.
Okay. So what do you think of Federico Chelsea?
Federico Chiesa.
Ah, thank you, Sam. Making his first PL start.
So I was so glad, because he didn't play a lot in the first few games, even though he scored against Newcastle in the Carabao Cup final. And he's one of the greatest players in Liverpool.
Why do you support Liverpool?
Because I live 30 minutes away from Liverpool and my whole family supports Liverpool.
What was your favourite moment or two that you've watched in football?
Like when Luis Diaz scored a hat trick against Leverkusen, and this year Liverpool won their 20th title thanks to Salah, Gakpo, Diaz and McAllister.
And who's your favourite manager and why?
Arne Slot, because he started managing after Jurgen Klopp left Liverpool. And Jurgen Klopp, he's been the best manager from 2015 to 2024.
What an incredible report. It proved to be quite a season for the Reds. Well done, Liverpool, on achieving their 20th Premier League title.
Today we have Mia with us today, another Liverpool fan.
Hi Mia, what did it feel like to see the team you support win for the 20th title?
I think it was a very special win for us, seeing as last time we won the Premier League, the team couldn't have the support of the fans with them to celebrate them, so I think it was very special to celebrate with the fans this year.
In light of you winning the Premier League, boyhood player Trent is leaving. How does that make you feel, and do you think he will succeed at Real Madrid?
It's sad to see him go, as he's got a lot going for him as a Liverpool player, but I think he'll do very well in his new team.
Speaking of players, who do you think shone this season?
I think Van Dijk really showed how he can captain a team to a glorious victory.
Thank you, Mia, for your time, and we appreciate you coming and speaking about Liverpool.
Manchester United. How are you feeling right now?
Well, it's tough because, we did everything to just get to the final, and you know, it's hard to just not win the trophy that you always wanted to win as a boy, you know. And it's disappointing, but we have to move on, I guess.
You stepped up for the penalty in such a high pressure moment. Can you walk us through what was going through your mind?
Well, when I was taking the penalty, I just thought I have to make sure I get it in. And my head, I feel like the nerves got to me, and to the point where I rushed the penalty, and I feel like doing so I ended up missing, and it's just really disappointing because, you know, I did everything I could to get to the final. So
Amazing. What happened? What did your teammates think about this?
well, you know, they were really supportive, but we was all obviously upset, and you know, we tried our best to get to the final, so the disappointment was just leading on. And I feel like at the time I felt really guilty because obviously everyone's worked hard just to get to that moment. And obviously because I've just ended up messing up for everyone else, I felt a way of like regret. But they were so supportive and they'll help me through it, and we're just all trying to move forward and get ready for the next season.
Amazing. Can you reflect on any of the positive moments throughout the whole night of the game?
Well, I think the positive moment was just getting to the final in the first place. Like, we did so well getting there. We had a good run, and we played really well until the final moments of the game, obviously, where that took a turn. But I'm really proud of everyone, and myself, of course, because we all did so well to just get to the final. And yeah, what else can I say?
What message do you have for fans after watching the game?
You just got to back us all up and, you know, all stay focused, trust in us, trust in the manager too. We're going to be ready for next year, and I promise you next year we'll try our best to get another trophy.
Massive loss for Man United. It just goes to show how much missing a penalty can truly affect players.
Yes, definitely. What an incredible way to present such an intense game between two massive teams in sports. Well done, Tottenham, on achieving the Europa League trophy.
Now, moving on. Something that's affected millions of young lives across the globe is the rising use of anabolic steroids.
With side effects such as cancer, heart conditions and even death, steroids are taken to dramatically increase muscle mass.
These steroids work through the increase of hormones such as testosterone to stimulate the build-up of tissue, which contributes to the development of male characteristics.
They are taken in forms such as pills or injections, but there is several other ways these drugs can be taken.
Here is an insightful documentary film where we talk about the drugs themselves and the people who take them.
Yes, guys, so in this day and age, steroids are becoming a massive issue and it really needs solving. So what we're going to do, we're going to interview an avid steroid user and we're going to see what they think about steroids and how it's going to influence the younger generation. So would you like to introduce yourself?
So my name's Ashton and I'm a steroid user.
Right, Ashton, how long have you been using steroids?
I'd say for the most part of like 5 years of my life at least now.
And would you say you've had a positive increase on your life or a negative increase on your life?
Oh, it's positive. They're awesome. It is so positive.
Is that because of the physical look?
Yes.
Yeah. So steroids have got many positive things, but what are some of the negatives that come with steroids? For example, we know anabolics, you've got to inject them, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, obviously with that, there's the risk of the needle snapping in your arm, but it doesn't really matter. If you do it properly like I do it doesn't really matter.
Right.
I mean, some of the main effects, you know, can be, you know, sorts of cancers and stuff, but then you're just doing too much.
Okay, and what initially led you to start using steroids?
So it's just when you're in a gym, obviously, when you first starting, you get quite intimidated by the big people. You know, there's the big guys there, and then they're massive, and that intimidates you. So you obviously go for a few months, bit of time. You're not seeing the effects, not straight away, because it takes years to put muscle on. It takes so much time.
And we'll show you some photos of Ashton here before he actually started taking steroids. And you can really see the difference in his muscle growth. I mean, it is extraordinary, really.
Start again.
So when starting to take steroids, did you go through the medical route or did you just self-taught and do that?
Well, at my gym, there's a guy, and I know him. He's called Pablo. He's a great friend of mine at the minute. Yeah, Pablo.
Yeah.
He's a brilliant friend of mine, and and he sells them for dirt cheap. You know, it's like it's bargain.
And guys, if there's one thing you can take away from this, it is do not do Ashton's route. And
I think we should.
please seek medical attention.
I don't think we should, because they're going to tell you no, they're going to tell you they're bad, and they're going to tell you not to take them.
No,
and I disagree.
And have steroids affected your mental health?
No. Well, in one way I could say yes for the body dysmorphia side effects, but...
So you mentioned a very important word there, and I think with this day and age and the generations, I think body dysmorphia is becoming a growing issue. So would you like to share what body dysmorphia is?
So really, body dysmorphia is not liking yourself. You look at yourself, you just hate it. Even if you don't, like, you might look better than how you feel like you look, but in your own eyes, you don't like the way you look.
And would you say you look better now?
I mean, probably, but again, it's like you don't always see that. Some days are better than others, some days look better than others, so...
And looking back from when you first started taking steroids, do you wish that do you regret the decision, or are you happy?
Not yet, but I mean, I'm sure I will do, so due to the side effects like in the later life, but for now, it's one of the best choices of my life.
So if a 13-year-old lad would come to you and he'd say, "Hey Ashton, mate, I want to get on the steroids," what would you say to him?
I'd say, wait till you're 14.
Wait till you're 14.
That seems like a good age for me, yeah.
Right. It's a very mature comment. Right, so we've had a chat with Ashton now, and yeah, I think we've got away some really good comments for the use of anabolic steroids, and I think it's really important that people recognise the effects of body dysmorphia, like what Ashton had here,
yeah.
And how taking anabolics has really made a turn for the best, let's be honest with you here, and it really has done a good job. But let's just give you one last question.
Go on then.
Is there anything that you haven't shared that you want to tell the people?
No. I think you need to take steroids.
Another serious topic in the water pollution is in our local park.
As problems start to build, people seem to get less serious with pollution of our waters, excelling every day.
This report highlights the challenges our local community faces, disguised with a hint of humour.
Behind me lies Wortham Park Slate, once a popular social hub, now a disappointing dump. We're going to be speaking to some of the locals to see what they have to say about the situation. So, Gary, how do you think the state of the lake has changed, and how do you think it currently is?
Currently, it's dreadful. It's horrible to look at. But back in the day, it used to be incredible.
Yeah.
But nowadays, they've ruined it. The amount of weeds, the amount of all the grass on the edge has just disappeared, and you can see that there's the banks on the edge of the lake have been destroyed,
yeah.
And the water, it's terrible.
It's awful, isn't it?
You can see it's so murky.
So, how do you think the habitat's changed?
Well, the habitat, I mean, there used to be loads of ducks and fish here, and I mean, now there's obviously no ducks, because why would a duck want to live there?
No, of course
and
not.
You can't see if there's any fish, but I doubt it, because the water's so polluted.
Yeah, it's all murky, isn't it? Yeah.
It's murky. I mean, if you look just down there, there's a much nicer lake, and it looked incredible, but
yeah. Oh.
Well, it still does look incredible, and I don't know why they can't have just left that one, because this one just looked just like it.
Yeah.
And it were nice.
Thank you for your time, Gary. So, as we can see here, this is the other lake, and you can see the massive contrast between the two, with loads of wildlife here. So, if you come and follow me, we can meet Victor, who's a part of the council. Hello, Victor. Good to see you, mate.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Victor. I'm part of the representative of the environment in Wortham Park.
So Victor's big in the council.
Yeah, very big.
He's very big. So, what steps are we taking to make the other lake look a bit nicer?
Over the lake?
Yeah,
I heard of no such thing.
The other lake, it's just about 5-minute walk down there.
You mean like that one guy complained too much about it?
Yeah, Gary.
Yeah, Gary, that's it. Yeah, we're not taking many steps at the moment.
This is quite disappointing to see, especially for people like Gary. I know there's a lot of people that are upset about the lake.
Yeah.
And in the current condition that it's in. So, can you give any of the residents, the local residents, some, form of indication that the council are actually... Did you just check your phone?
No. Go ahead.
That's another thing I noticed, and a lot of people noticed.
Yep.
The noise impact of the digging and the eye pollution, it's quite dreadful to see people digging up this beautiful lake.
Yeah, of course, but I think, I mean, if you want lake, look, you have lake, very nice lake, you know.
This has
Better?
been part of the 20 years, over 20 years, residents have come to visit Worden Park for the other lake, you know.
Yeah,
So
you just
it's quite sad to see.
Just look at it as an upgrade. Honestly, that's what I say. That's my final words.
Okay, so we're going to wrap this up here.
Yeah, that's okay.
Thank you for your time, Victor.
No problem.
That's all we have today. Thank you.
I really feel that videos like this could help so many spread awareness.
Definitely. It's important that creators are able to highlight the issues caused when littering and polluting gets out of hand.
As well, the use of humour leaves a mark on the audiences and allows the message included to truly sink in.
I agree, Charlie.
Well, that's all we have time for today.
Thank you for watching The Run Show. I've been Phoebe.
And I've been Charlie.
See you next time.
Bye.